Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for clicking on this video, and thank you for taking your precious time out to watch yet another perfume review. Well, this is not just going to be a perfume review. First of all, I'd like to let you know that I am full of gratitude and I'm very grateful to all of you that have supported this channel so far. We have grown from roughly 90 subscribers to about 500 in over the last 2 months or so, I think. In during which time I haven't shot a review, I haven't posted a video, yet you guys have supported me. I'm up to 500 subscribers. I'm very grateful to all of you who have contributed to the success. For me, 500 subscribers is a big deal. Right now the channel is very small. It's not a channel that is supported by either the perfume houses or the stores that I do purchase my perfumes through at full retail. My wife, as a matter of fact, has been the biggest contributor and supporter to this cause. Right from the beginning, she has given me full liberty on spending a hard-earned fortune, and I'm forever eternally great to my wife. My wife's name is Noreen. She has supported me in many ways, in adversities, in good times, bad times, all throughout my alhamdulillah marriage. She's been the most supportive factor, and she's the reason I am able to bring you all these perfume reviews with better equipment, better props. Alhamdulillah. I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed to have you all as the supporters for the channel, and I'm very blessed to have Noreen as my life partner. I will break this to you today. So for the first 1,000 subscribers that we reach, it is not exactly a kind of a greed or something that I'm going to throw across. There's no freebies that I can afford to share with you at the moment. Inshallah, once the channel does get bigger, and we'll have a lot of giveaways and stuff. But for the first 1,000 subscribers, I'm thinking of doing a house review, much like one of the channels that I watch, Ramsey. Shout out to Ramsey in Texas, US. Very influenced, very deep knowledge, deep-rooted knowledge of the perfumes of the past, and so his choices present day, and the influences of the knowledge of the past that kind of put him in a place to discuss perfumes. Inshallah, I hope to learn from all these different greats and take the channel to new heights. So for the first 1,000 subscribers, I will inshallah do a house overview of Amouage, top 10 probably, or somewhere in those lines, maybe my entire Amouage collection, whatever I have at present, and all the different nuances, notes that the perfumes would bring to you. We do that, but then if I'm going to shove everything to a video, might exceed 2 hours. I don't know if I want to, or if I would be able to engage you as long. I hope I will. Either which ways, we'll touch on Amouage slightly today. Amouage celebrated its 40th year anniversary a few months ago. All the best, all the luck, all the good things to Amouage. Basically, I'll read you an excerpt from their website. Says House of Amouage, and their story. Amouage is a high perfumery house renowned for creating some of the most finely crafted perfumes in the world. Founded in the Sultanate of Oman in 1983 to be the gift of kings, the house has redefined the Arabian art of perfumery and garnered a global reputation for bringing innovative modernity and true artistry to all its creations. Masterfully paying tribute to its heritage, Amouage is a unique fusion of East meets West that defines avant-garde opulence. It expresses the contemporary majesty of Oman, a historic trading center for incense and myrrh around the globe. with arresting and alluring collections that speak to a sophisticated, confident, and a well-traveled, discerning clientele who seek something compelling, precious, extraordinary, and personal every day. And that's very true for the house of Amouage. Perfumes carry a sophisticated signature that attests to unparalleled craftsmanship, quality, and creative integrity, using only the finest and most special ingredients from around the world. Amouage perfumes are composed of world-recognized perfumers in Paris, Grasse, Geneva, and New York. Each creation is carefully handmade and tastefully blended to present an enveloping patina and a long-lasting, elegant trait. Florals are multifaceted and woods juxtapose harmoniously, and rare ingredients create intriguing contrasts. An icon in the perfumery world, Amouage has built coveted legacy with a repertoire of over 50 unrivaled perfumes, all attesting to a unique vision and quest for quality. Critically acclaimed masterpieces include Gold, Jubilation, Epic, Dia, Reflection, Honor, and Interlude, to name a few. Over the years, these have become iconic classics, forever soaked into the pages of perfumery art chronicles. Amouage creations have charmed a global audience and are now available in more than 60 countries around the world. The house's international presence encompasses 12 standalone boutiques as well as highly selective network of approximately 1,000 of the world's finest department stores, perfumeries, and airports, which I can vouch for. So they are carried over at Bloomingdale's, Harvey Nichols, Galeries Lafayette, the Dubai Duty Free. As an independent company, Amouage combines utmost attention to detail with an absolute commitment to the highest quality standards. Visitors have the opportunity to meet the experienced craftsmen and observe the various stages of perfume manufacturing, from ingredient maceration to bottling and packaging, as well as to learn about the natural materials extraction process at its Muscat-based factory and visitors center in Oman. A haven for fragrance and art connoisseurs, the Amouage factory and visitors center immerses its guests in the magical world of luxury perfume making, allowing them to experience firsthand the wide array of Amouage products, starting from its exquisite, long-lasting perfumes and luxurious bath ranges, to its beautifully perfumed range of candles and perfumes d'ambiance. Arabian perfume culture lies in the heart of Amouage and is woven in the very fabric of every creation. Today, the house looks forward with great expectations to building on the legacy of its past and forming a bridge continuity between what has gone before and that which is to come, without over forgetting the brand's roots in its home of Oman. We shall talk about this further in the 1000th subscriber episode, because I hopefully do not want to take too much time. The perfume that I would like to discuss today is Journeyman, released in 2014. The nose behind this fragrance that you see right here, this is Journeyman. The nose behind this fragrance is Alberto Marias and Pierre Negrin, both master perfumers in their own right, and they have yet created another masterpiece in 2014. I had purchased this close to, I think, 2015 or 2016, but I haven't really reached out for this fragrance except for today, when I earlier shot this episode, which I had to delete because I had some editing errors at my end. I dearly apologize for the inconvenience that the viewers might face sometimes when I pull off the videos. The problem was I plugged in the intro again after the end of the video, and it kind of elongated the entire video. I'm not sure I wanted it that way. I want everything, well, everything can't be perfect, but close to perfect when I do upload a video. And so I have taken that video off. But while I was testing this perfume early in the day when posting the review, I fall in love with it all over again, and the reason why I purchased it came back to me. So this was the scent of the day today. Thanks to you guys, I'm revisiting a lot of my perfumes that have been in the closet, shut, dark, dry, cool place to preserve the perfumes, and alhamdulillah, the quality of these perfumes are next to none. So let's talk a little about the top notes, the heart notes, and the base notes, and what each note kind of brings to the composition. In the true style of the channel, it's going to be a long format video nevertheless. The top notes are Sichuan pepper. In perfumery, Sichuan pepper is often used to add an exotic and spicy dimension to the fragrance, and it is commonly paired with other citrus notes such as bergamot and grapefruit, as well as with woody and floral notes to create complex and sophisticated scents. Here you will see a combination of citruses, woods, woods and floral notes, and it is indeed a complex and sophisticated creation. Bergamot is a citrus fruit with a sunny, sweet aroma with notes of tartness and acidity. Its unique floral, spicy edge distinguishes it from other citrus scents. Bergamot is widely used in perfumery because of its complementary nature to other scents like rosemary, sandalwood, jasmine, and vetiver. Most bergamot perfumes have a mix of mandarin, coriander seeds, and lavender, which give it a perfume characteristic smell. Cardamom, being another top note, is a spice that is used in perfume development to provide warm, spicy, and slightly sweet aroma to the fragrance. It is commonly used as a top or middle note, adding depth and complexity to the fragrance. Cardamom is used in all olfactory families, and especially in Eaux de Colognes. My French is terrible. I shouldn't attempt these words. The spelling for this is EAUX. If any one of you knows what these colognes or decolognes, Eaux de Colognes are, please do mention this in the comment and educate your friend. So we learn, it's a learning curve where I learn and you learn. Otherwise, I will Google this because I have mentioned this in a review or two earlier, and I do need to know what this is. There are two varieties of cardamom: earthy, smoky black cardamom, and the fresher, almost minty, eucalyptusy green cardamom. So I do see green undertones with this fragrance, which we are going to discuss at length in the review section of this video. But yes, I think it's the other kind of cardamom that's used here, which has a more fresher, almost minty, eucalyptusy green cardamom feel to it. Neroli is the name given to the oil extracted by steam distillation from the fragrant white flower blossoms of bitter orange trees. It is one of the most widely used floral oils in perfumery and is popular as an essential oil used in beauty products and aromatherapy. Okay, here comes the difficult one. Bigarade, also known as bitter orange, is a prominent fragrance note in perfumery. It is valued for its sophisticated and timeless fragrance and is often used as a top and middle note in perfumes, contributing its distinctive citrus and floral characteristics to the overall composition. Fragrances featuring bigarade as a note are often associated with elegance, refinement, and a touch of Mediterranean charm. Charming is exactly what this fragrance is. It's elegant, it's refined, it's opulent. These are some of the adjectives I use for most of the Amouage fragrances. This happens to be a winner. Mid notes, you have juniper berries. Juniper berries are a delightful and distinctive fragrance note used in perfumery. Let me share some of the details about them with you, which I have put together here. The odor profile for juniper berries contributes a fresh, balsamic, and aromatic scent with piney nuances. They evoke a sense of outdoors reminiscent of crisp mountain air and evergreen forests. So I guess it's to remind you of being in the woods, in the forest, the green earthy elements. Common uses for juniper berry: it's often used as a top or middle note in perfumes. It imparts an immediate burst of botanical goodness. Ideal for those who appreciate a clean and energizing fragrance, juniper berry perfumes are a refreshing choice for various occasions. You have again, as with all the other perfumes in Amouage, you have the use of olibanum, frankincense, incense. They're all the same thing. In a perfume, incense can be used to add depth and complexity to the fragrance. It is frequently employed as a base note, which means it has a strong, long-lasting presence in the fragrance and helps to anchor the other notes, which it does in this perfume. Incense scents can be woody, spicy, or resinous and add a warm, rich, and mysterious quality to the fragrance. Pure geraniol. Introduction to the scent of geraniol. Geranium in perfumery is a note of dynamic complexity. Often mistaken for rose, geranium offers a more herbaceous, green, and slightly citrusy take on the traditional floral theme. It possesses a certain rosy nuance, yet with a peppery and minty edge that gives it a distinctive character. Well, as we mentioned in one of the previous reviews, yes, geranium can act rosy. Living example would be Frederick Mall's Cure and Rose, in which they have used the leather accord, but there is absolutely no rose listed. There is geranium, however, listed, and geranium does give you rosy nuances, or gives you the feel that one has used kind of rose note accord in a fragrance. We have tobacco leaves. In this one we have tobacco leaves instead of tobacco. Tobacco blends very well with woody, earthy, spicy and sweet notes like sandalwood, bergamot, vanilla and pepper, which are mostly available in this composition. Additionally, there are many fragrant varieties of tobacco, like one infused with petunia or jasmine. These variants are heavily fragrant and find extensive usage in perfumery. Let's get quickly down to the base notes, as this is getting slightly longer. Tonka beans. Tonka bean is a prized ingredient in the perfume world for its sweet odor with vanilla-like characteristics, but unlike the complex vanilla, tonka features a more neutral tone reminiscent of cinnamon spice, toasted almonds and cloves. So adding to the spiciness, giving it a slightly sweet edge, not overly sweet, a slightly sweet edge, no trickery, if you may, as Sebastian from the Perfume Guy channel always refers to, gives you hints of vanilla, which is not used in this composition. Cypriol is also highly prized in the perfume industry. Its essential oil gives off a deep, bewitching scent. Agree 100%, often described as a woody, earthy and smoky aroma. In perfumery, cypriol is often used as a base note in many olfactory compositions to add depth and warmth to fragrances. Please correct me if I'm wrong in thinking that cypriol is the same as nagarmotha, and a lot of compositions would have cypriol, nagarmotha oil to replicate the effects of oud in a fragrance, whereas oud may not be physically present in the perfume. Leather is another aromatic note commonly used in perfumes to evoke the distinct aroma of the leather fabric material. It is typically used as a base note in perfumes, providing long-lasting and depth to the fragrance. The scent is characterized by warm, spicy and slightly sweet notes. When combined with woody notes or spices, leather can add a warm richness that is perfect for fall and winter scents, which this completely is. Leather is also often used in masculine scents, but most fragrances are unisex. Wear what you want, where you want, when you want. Ambrox. Amber-like, musky, animalic, woody. My kind of thing. Ambrox, a synthetic substitute for its enigmatic counterpart ambergris, is used in perfumery as a base note for more complex fragrances. The molecule extends a perfume's trail, allowing the delicate fragrance to dance and linger a little while longer. Let's get into reviewing this bad boy. Attire, if you ask me, dressed up. Winter fall fragrance. Perhaps you could wear this in the cooler nights. Autumn. It's a day-night scent. I don't think there's a time for a place for this one. You could wear this in the day, you could sport it in the night. Longevity 10 plus hours, if you ask me, as with all other Amouage fragrances. Projection Sillage, I wouldn't give it a full score. I wouldn't give it a very high score. A high score would refer to anything over 8, 8.5 out of 10. This is basically a 7.5 out of 10, not taking anything away from the composition. So what is this fragrance all about? First and foremost, let's see where this fragrance sits on the fragrance wheel. I define this as a spicy, woody, leather, tobacco, cypriol fragrance. Opens very pungent for like the first 10 to 15 seconds, but don't let that scare you, don't let that throw you off. It kind of gets sweeter with every hour that passes, and it's a long fragrance. No notes that I could credit the sweetness to, but I guess the major difference as compared to all other tobacco fragrance reviews is the use of tobacco leaves rather than tobacco. So it comes off as a sweet pipe tobacco rather than the ashy feel. Also, as we mentioned before, there are many other ingredients in this perfume which I would not like to go over again, but could add, I guess, leather. Adds a little sweetness to it. Tonka beans, as we mentioned, tobacco leaves, and a few of the other ingredients that we are discussing, which I said would be further discussed in the video where the context would be applicable. So yes, also if I may add, the leather is not animalic or harsh at all. It comes off rounded and smooth, more like suede. That gives it depth and complexity. Let's get back on track with the review. So the first 15 to 20 seconds, very pungent, as you mentioned earlier. Pungent aroma accompanied with a very spicy nuance with the Sichuan pepper and cardamom. Sichuan pepper also giving citrusy kind of undertones. Slight citruses coming from the bergamot and green nuances. There's also a pronounced bitterness, I think, from the Bigarad and Neroli. Overall, the geraniol gives it freshness and adds a layer of coolness. Though this is a warm and spicy composition, as I mentioned, but there's a nice contrast running through the fragrance and also a good balancing act. And I've always said I like when a fragrance is balanced and one aspect of the fragrance does not necessarily overtake the entire composition. So there's a good balancing act here. You have sweet undertones with the bitterness. You have cooling underglow contrasted with the warm touches. The dry down is more about the cypriol leather with ambrox and slight sweetness with the tonka beans. Very light citrus could also be credited, like I earlier mentioned, to the Sichuan pepper, as it can have citrusy undertones and a level of sweetness from the tonka and piped tobacco. Bitterness coming from the tobacco leaves. For the more experienced aficionado, if you ask me, or fragrance connoisseur who's probably burnt with all the extreme leather fragrances, a touch of fresh air and an opulent take on a warm, spicy, woody tobacco leather composition. The Sichuan pepper definitely stands out with green undertones from the note of cypriol, boozy-like nuances from juniper berries, reminds me of gin, giving it these gin-like undertones. There you go. Incense does bring smoky facets to the scent. In conclusion, I'd like to say this is definitely for the niche fragrance connoisseur who appreciates the note of tobacco. Till the next time, your host Karamullah Kadwani signing out. Thank you very much for staying till the end. Hope to see you next time in another in-depth review of more legendary creations. Please do like, share and subscribe to support the channel and hit the notification bells to get updated when I do upload new videos in the coming future. Stay safe, God bless, Amen. Once again, thank you very much for helping me reach the 500 subscriber mark, 1,000 subscribers, and we will dwell deeper into the house of Amouage. It's luxury, opulent. I don't have enough objectives to describe what my journey with Amouage has been. We are blessed with tester strips. The channel finally has tester strips, and my wife kindly advised me after reviewing my videos that I should pull a tester strip before I shoot the video, so it's not, the plastic is not crackling and I'm not trying to find my way out to get to the fragrance. So basically this comes in a beautiful opulent gold luxury kind of a box. The lights kind of reflecting all over the walls of my house. It's a luxury packaging. You open the box like so, and it is a little snug. The stunt that we tried pulling with tobacco mandarin taught me a lot, and I'm going to try not to kind of drop my bottles, so as to say. I'll try to hide my face so you can see the box well. You have these kind of an Amouage logo. You have a design going on, and the bottle sits in this beautiful velvet kind of housing, the base if you would, where I'd store my perfumes in, and it fits in pretty snug. So you need to pull this off. The bottle itself is luxury at its finest. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'll try to I hope the camera is focusing on this. It's a beautiful red. It's such a beautiful color. It's got red with contrasting gold kind of tones to the bottle. It's very luxurious and opulent, as I mentioned. So a lot of the fragrance houses communicate with the connoisseur by the color and basically what's going on with the bottle. So I see the kind of the bitterness with the sweet undertones, the warm, spicy, rich red color, kind of with your cooling undertones again, if I may say, with the slight gold accents across. You have a red ruby here embedded straight in the head of the fragrance, in the cap of the perfume. The sprays for Amouage, if you ask me, they're not a big cloud, big mist, maybe pressurized spray atomizers or what you may have with other perfumes, but the concentrate on the oils on the house of Amouage is unparalleled. So a little goes a long way, and this is what basically the sprayers look like. And they're not bad at all, actually not bad at all. Plus, like I said, a little goes a long way with the house of Amouage. I did revisit this beauty. I would call it a beauty. I love this perfume. I'd forgotten all about it in my journey, because we got so many releases every year. We got so many new niche artisan perfume houses coming up every now and then. It's difficult to keep up with basically all the perfumes. This did get left behind in the 2020s, and I revisited this fragrance because I wanted to bring this fragrance to you. I wanted to bring this review to you, and I am utterly grateful to you for letting me enjoy Journeyman once again. So this was my scent of the day today, and I loved every moment of the day that we are having here. Stay safe, stay blessed, God bless. Thank you very much. Till the next time I see you again. I hope it's a little teaser for telling you that Boundless review for Amouage Boundless coming tomorrow. Oh yes, I forgot to mention. So they changed the kind of the packaging, where you have this new kind of packaging with the sleeve and the square box rather than the rectangular old boxes, but Journeyman still comes in boxes like those. We shall be reviewing, inshallah, Boundless tomorrow, scheduled for tomorrow. This is a reshoot of the video that I've done in the day, and so my scent of the day. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Bye bye. Signing out for now.